Kon Knueppel is not acting like a rookie. He is playing like someone who already knows he belongs. Night after night, he is stepping on the floor and knocking down shots like this league has been his for years. Right now, he is leading the NBA in made threes. Not rookies, not young players. Everyone. That is not normal for a first-year guard. That is a statement. Before the season started, most people saw him as a good shooter who would slowly grow into his role. Kon Knueppel had other plans. And he came in ready, confident, calm. He is not forcing shots. He is not chasing numbers. He is simply taking what the defense gives him and making them pay for it. The scary part is how smooth it looks. No rush, no panic, just clean, repeatable shooting that keeps breaking records. And this is only the beginning of the story. Because when a rookie like Kon Knueppel starts controlling games with his shooting, the focus shifts fast. It stops being about potential and starts being about impact. And once you see how efficient he has been while doing all of this, you realize this run is not luck. It is something much bigger unfolding in real time. Don't forget to subscribe to Elite Hoops for more powerful NBA stories. Kon Knueppel is not just making threes, he is doing it with crazy clean shooting all over the floor. He is putting up about 19 points a game while also giving real rebounds and assists, and he is doing it without wasting possessions. For a first-year player, that combo is rare because most rookies need time to learn shot selection. Kon looks like he already has it. Here is the part that should make the league nervous. He is hitting close to half his shots from the field, around mid 40% from 3 on heavy attempts, and near 90% at the line. That is not normal rookie shooting. That is veteran-level calm. When you stack those numbers together, his overall scoring efficiency sits in a range you usually see from top scorers who have been in the league for years. And the history angle makes it even louder. By the standards people use to judge high-usage scorers, Kon is in a group almost no rookie ever touches. The script even points out he is only the second rookie to clear a rare scoring and efficiency mark, with the only other name being Zion Williamson. That is the kind of line that changes the whole conversation. Because now it is not just about hot shooting. It is about a season that is starting to look like a once-in-a-long-time rookie run. Kon Knueppel is not just putting up strong numbers, he is rewriting the rookie record book in real time. He became the fastest player in NBA history to reach 100 made threes, doing it in only 29 games. The previous mark stood for years. He did not just pass it, he blew past it by a wide margin, and he did not slow down after that. Pushed by his 58th game, he reached 200 career threes faster than anyone the league has ever seen. Then he took down the rookie single-season three-point record in only 59 games, passing Keegan Murray's total with weeks still left on the schedule. That means everything from this point forward is just adding space between him and the rest of rookie history. What makes this stretch even more wild is that he is not barely holding on to these marks, while he is pacing toward totals that could land somewhere in the mid-200s and possibly higher if the run continues. For a first-year player, that kind of projection almost feels unreal. And once you start lining up those totals next to some of the greatest shooters the game has ever seen, the conversation shifts again. When you line Kon Knueppel up next to the best shooters ever, the gap is not what you think. Most legends had big rookie years, but none of them piled up threes this fast. A Damian Lillard hit 185 threes as a rookie. Steph Curry had 166. Ray Allen had 117. Klay Thompson had 111. James Harden had 93. Reggie Miller had 61. Kon has already cleared those rookie totals, and his season is not even finished. That is why the Steph Curry talk keeps showing up. It is not just because Kon shoots deep threes, it is because the early baseline is loud. The script even says that if Kon keeps this pace, he could end up with more rookie threes than Curry and Thompson combined had in their own first seasons. Nobody is saying his whole career will match Steph right now, but the start is so strong that people cannot ignore the comparison. And here is what makes it feel real, not just a headline. This is happening while he is also scoring efficiently and staying on the floor every night. It is not empty volume. Yeah, it is clean production with real impact. Now the big test becomes something else entirely. Can this kind of shooting actually change what Charlotte is as a team, or is it just a wild rookie run on a bad roster? Back in the early part of the season, Charlotte looked like a team headed straight for the lottery. The record kept sliding, the losses stacked up, and nothing about their start screamed comeback. They opened 3-7, then fell to 6-14, then 10-20, and then by the end of the year, they were sitting at 11-22. That is the kind of start that usually kills a season before it ever gets loud. Then late January hit, and everything flipped. Charlotte was 17-30, and suddenly they started ripping off wins like a different team. Since January 1st, they went 18-9, and the offense jumped to number 1 in the NBA during that stretch. They even put together a franchise record 9-game road winning streak, which is not something you expect from a group people were already counting out. And the important part here is the timing. This surge lines up with Kon Knueppel becoming a real engine for what they do, because their whole style leaned harder into spacing and threes, and the results followed. With 29 wins already, the script says they have passed each of their last 3 season win totals and pushed themselves into the playoff hunt, which would be their first postseason trip in about a decade. Now the question shifts again, because it is not just that they are winning. It is how the offense changes when Kon is on the floor. Kon Knueppel does not need the ball in his hands to break your defense. The moment he steps over half court, defenders stick to him like it is a rule, because one clean look can turn into 3 points. That attention pulls help defenders out of position, opens driving lanes, and makes every rotation harder. The script makes it clear, his shooting gravity has quickly become a foundation piece for Charlotte's whole attack. The numbers show the damage in a simple way. With Kon on the floor, Charlotte scores around 117 points per 100 possessions. When he sits, it drops to around 100. That is a 17-point swing, which is basically the difference between a top offense and one of the worst. Thus, the team's effective field goal rate also rises when he plays, which is what you would expect when defenses are forced to chase one shooter far beyond the arc. And this is not just spot-up shooting. He keeps moving, keeps cutting, keeps changing angles, and that movement creates openings for everyone else. The script even points to the way LaMelo Ball benefits when they share the floor, because defenders cannot leave Kon without paying for it. And that is how one shooter can change an entire team's shot quality. Now the next layer matters, because if Kon is doing all of this while also adding extra skills beyond shooting, the ceiling gets a lot scarier. Kon Knueppel came into the league with a simple label on him: shooter. But the season has already shown he brings more than that. He rebounds like someone who is always around the play, he makes the extra pass, and he does not look lost on defense. The script even points out that while his athletic pop might not jump off the screen, his feel, his quick reads, and his decision-making do. That is a big reason he stays effective even when teams sell out to run him off the line. Then the pressure stretch hit, and it got even clearer. When Charlotte had to play without key guys because of suspensions, the offense leaned heavier on Kon, and he answered with high-usage, high-efficiency nights. One example in the script is that Cleveland game where he carried a massive load, scored 33, and still kept his efficiency high even though the team lost. The point is not the final score, the point is the role. Most rookies break when the team asks them to do that much. Kon stayed clean and steady, and the respect piece matters too. The script includes that all-star break moment where Giannis talks about how smart Kon is for a rookie, he basically calling him one of the smartest first-year players he has seen. That is the kind of praise that hints at what this can become, because he is still learning what his best looks even are. Now it all leads into the biggest fight left, because this season is no longer just about threes or wins. It is about an award that was supposed to be decided already. At the start of the season, the Rookie of the Year talk felt finished before it even began. Cooper Flagg was the clear favorite. Yet the number 1 pick, the biggest name, the easy pick for voters, and the script gives him credit. His numbers look like what people expected from a top pick: strong scoring, strong rebounds, real playmaking, plus defensive stats that show his two-way role. But the problem for that clean storyline is simple. Kon Knueppel has forced his way into the middle of it. The difference comes down to how they are doing their damage. Flagg has the broader all-around profile, but Kon has the efficiency edge. And the gap is not small. The script points straight at the three-point shooting difference, and then it stacks up the advanced numbers that favor Kon on offense, including win shares and box plus-minus style impact. Even with Flag's defensive advantage, the overall impact metrics in the script still tilt toward Kon so far, because his offense is translating into real team value every night, and the head-to-head game turned the debate into a real moment. The script calls it an instant classic, with both rookies going off, but the ending is what seals the point. In the final seconds, Kon made a winning sequence, created a turnover, pushed the break, drew the foul, and calmly hit the free throws to close it. That is why this season feels bigger than a hot rookie run. Records, wins, pressure moments, and now award tension. If he finishes this pace the way it is trending, it will be very hard for anyone to explain away what we just watched in year one. Blessings to all my Elite Hoops subscribers. Family, your support means everything. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and I catch you in the next one.